A top 25 flash in the early season as both of these programs try to make an early statement and build that resume. Welcome, everyone, to Louisville, Kentucky, L&N Stadium, home of the Cardinals. As we'll see a participant from last year's playoff, the Georgia Southern Eagles, taking on the 22nd ranked team in the land, the Louisville Cardinals. For EA Sports, I'm Reese Davis, Jesse Palmer, and David Pollack with me. Guys, can't wait to get this started. The Cardinals will kick it away first. And he's coming out of the end zone. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. So Georgia Southern's offense will have the ball first. And they are coming off a sensational performance led by this quarterback who's hoping he can build on things, Jesse.
Well, I know, having played the position, when you have a big game, you just can't wait to get back out there again and build on that performance. David, last time out,
Breaks into the open. Gets it out to the 27-yard line, and they'll move the chains for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. Knocked down after getting 6 all the way out to the 34-yard line. And the Eagles with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. He'll pull it down. Turns it on in midfield. He gets the job done, picking up the first down, then getting down.
I mean, these quarterbacks nowadays can run so fast. Think about who you've got chasing him. Defensive linemen, those big old defensive tackles, defensive ends, linebackers. They can't catch him because they're faster than them nowadays. So much speed, so much electricity now with these guys.
He snagged him, but he'll be stopped short of the first down. Good, solid pickup on that play. Going to sling it on second down. Floats it out in space. They'll stop him at the 31. Let's mark it off at 5 yards, and that will be a first down. The Eagles come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Fakes to grab. Love seeing these early season top 25 matchups. You can get a really good feel of how good these teams are.
and the intensity is going to be big too, David, because the players, you know, on these teams, they've been thinking about this game for a long time. They knew they'd have a national stage, and they got a chance to prove just how good they are.
Oh, man, make that statement. Make that early statement. We always look at the end of the season, and what does the committee say? Oh, they beat top 25 so-and-so. Here's your chance to put that on your resume that'll pay off big time in late in the season.
They'll run it on first and goal. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Georgia Southern.
I think a lot of people probably expected to see that, right? They're playing on the road, and you know this is going to be a hostile environment, but they've got the better players. We've seen that before. There was no hesitation. The opening drive, they go right down the field, they score a touchdown, and they made a statement.
They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzz. So Louisville's offense headed onto the field. Our first look at them today. Hopefully we'll see a performance today like the one that this guy had last week when basically he just ran wild through the defense.
He made that defense look silly. Out in the open field, he was making people miss, breaking tackles, scoring touchdowns. And this offense is vowed to find. We're going to see something else that we haven't seen before because of this guy's unique talent in this one.
Yeah, and the defense, all eyes on him. That will be the main focus. More guys in the box. I wonder if it opens up the play-action game and the perimeter throws and maybe some big plays through the air because they know he is the man, he is the guy, he is priority number one.
Pulls and throws off the RPO. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. And now on second down for this offense. Gives it on the option. They knock him down at the 40. It's a pickup of 5, and that will be enough for a first down.
A lot of times on second down, you're thinking pass, especially second maybe in a little bit long. Really good job by the offense, committing to the running game, getting the first down really easily.
He'll pull it down and run.
I love it. The defense brings extra bodies near the line of scrimmage. They choose to blitz, get to him, try to speed up the processor just a little bit, force the scramble, no damage done. Nice job by this defense making him think really quickly and make a decision.
That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Bringing the heat. And the defense will corral the quarterback, and down he goes at midfield. And the Cardinals line up to punt it away. He ought to be able to use his first punt to pin him deep. A fairly short distance here toward the sidelines, not his best work. Georgia Southern has it back, and here comes the offense again. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. Now improvising. He's out across the 40, out of bounds at the 41, and execution continues to be key. And the Eagles come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. Using his legs, it's Tootin. Jukes his way for more. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down.
I don't know, man. If I'm on defense here and I'm watching the way my D-line's getting manhandled, I might have to put more guys in the box. I might have to sacrifice a safety and try to get more hats close to the line of scrimmage to slow this running back down. There
he goes. And he got away from the defense and takes it in. Touchdown, Eagles.
This offense is so good. Man, they can hurt so many different ways, and they do it so quick, so explosive. They can put small drives together, big drives together. They've really had a great year, and that's why they're a top 10 offense.
And he's going to bring it out. Pulled down at the 18, and the decision to bring it out of the end zone was not a good one. Louisville has it back, and the offense coming out ready to attack. To say this has been a slow start is a bit of an understatement, and they really need to get it going here, Jesse.
That's right. The opponent, they're firing on all cylinders right out of the gate. Offensively, for this unit, they've been slow and struggling. They need an explosive play to wake themselves up.
Yeah, and it's just the first quarter, so it's not the end of the world. You've seen slow starts, but you got to continue to pick and pick and pick until you find that play or that scheme that you can use against this defense.
Couldn't find his man last time, and that leaves him with a 3rd and 6. From the gun, wants to pass. Got his man out of the backfield. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36. The Cardinals have it with a 1st and 10. Rides the back and leaves it. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
If you're going to stop the run game, you better be physical up front on the defensive line. They've got some maulers. They've got some dudes with bad intent.
Pressure is on the way, and the pressure has arrived, and down he goes at the 30. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. Intercepted. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception.
Nothing going right for this team early in the first quarter here. The defense is getting gashed, and now you've thrown a pick. The head coach has got to get his team together and get everybody to calm down and settle in.
And this defense, they've got to do a big job here. Like, offense puts you in a bad spot. You haven't had some great moments, but this possession, we got to get a stop, got to stop the bleeding, and get the ball back to our offense.
And that's why QBs love their tight ends so much, right? Especially when they're athletic, because they make short throws turn into long gains. Because of his ability after the catch, it's so unique and special. He is dominant in this offense.
He's all the way down to the 2-yard line. Just spectacular execution there. And after that first down gasher, they're close to the end zone. 2nd and goal coming. Now adjusting. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Georgia Southern. These guys are really hitting their stride in week 4 as they push out that lead. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
No love lost between teams anytime they square off inside the Big Ten. Here's one that's just gone final. UCLA looked like a serious force in what can only be described as a dominant win. This is a program with a case full of trophies, and they might just add some more hardware before this year is out. Iron sharpens iron, and you just know a Big Ten matchup like this is going to go a long way in telling the story of each of these teams' seasons.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there. Kevin, thanks for the update. And here comes the offense on 2nd down. Now the play fake. Fires to the wideout. Wide open downfield. And he's brought down after making the big catch, but not before he picks up more than 40.
Well, after that last play, you can see how electrifying this guy is and how special he is after he makes the catch. If I'm on offense, I'm trying to find a lot of ways to get him touches in this game.
Off the play fake on 1st down, the throw. And the defense gets home and makes a play at the 37-yard line. And the Cardinals with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. A shot toward the end zone. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. We're through 1, and what a back-and-forth battle between these two quarterbacks as we look at the stats. This could be a pivotal moment in this game as we open the 2nd period and they try to find a way to answer. This offense had a little extra time to think about it. Let's see what they have on 3rd down. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. Unloads to the wideout. Working the middle. He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one. The Cardinals will try to convert on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Big tight end makes the grab. It's a 1st down. Touchdown, Cardinals. Nice catch and good work afterwards to get it into the end zone.
I love this tight end because, man, he's a weapon in the passing game. Big guy, big target, and he has a lot of ability after the on that touchdown.
They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score. On the move from inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Georgia Southern has it back, ready to go to work on offense. Everything's been working so far. They've had it 3 times, reached the end zone on each occasion, and now they're back to work.
The offense thought they had a good look to run that play into with the QB, but here's just an example of a defender winning his one-on-one.
Just really nice catch by the big tight end, throwing those mitts up there, catching the football.
The Eagles are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. They're going to try to throw for it on 3rd down. Grab near the marker. It's Tootin. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the 1st down. Sometimes a play like that, incorporating the back in the passing game, almost seems like cheating. It's so easy.
Yep, because you can run it against man or you can run it against zone. If you're patient, obviously, with zone coverage, he can come open. But man-to-man, I like my chances of a running back.
Oh, he's got some space. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks.
That's what's so scary about this offense. They've got guys in the perimeter that can change the game in one single play, and you saw it right there. Too much speed on the perimeter to create that explosive play.
They'll run it out of the shotgun. Got some room, headed to the goal line. Touchdown, Eagles! And they take it in for 6 more points.
You know, this guy's had a big role in this offense this year, especially when they get down close to the end zone. That's his 5th rushing touchdown on the year. He's been a factor for these guys offensively.
And he makes the extra point. The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Louisville offense is headed back out on the field. Trailing by 3 touchdowns. If you're going to get back in it, David, the time to start is right now.
Got to start now. Defense giving up points on that last possession. Again, the offense is going to have to score, and Jesse probably scored pretty quick.
Yeah, you got to go tempo. You're going to have to try to fit in as many plays as you can throughout the rest of this game. But I think more than that, you got to eliminate the negative plays. No more penalties and no more turnovers.
They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. Ball sitting right at the 30. It'll be 3rd and short. Keeps it on the bootleg. Intercepted. A first-half turnover can swing momentum. Touchdown, Eagles! The defense gets it done with that huge interception return. Look, I know it's only the 2nd quarter, but we're starting to see a pretty significant gap develop between these 2 teams right now.
No doubt. When your defense is scoring, your offense is scoring, good things happening for your ball club. This defense on point, reading their scouting report, making big plays.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Louisville has it back, and the offense coming out ready to attack. Well, the good news is they threw a touchdown pass last time. It was just to the wrong team, Jesse.
Well, that's an unfortunate part of the game for quarterbacks, but guess what? They do happen, so you've got to be able to turn the page here and lead this offense.
Well, I think you know this defense is going to be aggressive. They're going to jump routes. They're going to play aggressive. You got to take advantage of that. Maybe use that this time to your advantage.
He's got an open man. They finally get to him, but what a play there to pick up the first down.
This guy's done a lot of good things early this year throwing the football. With that last completion, that now takes him over 1,000 yards passing for the year.
Here's the handoff. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Run game is good. Balance is good. Now, listen, if the run game isn't good, then you got to pass the football a little bit more. But sometimes you got to keep them honest, take them chunk by chunk.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
And, man, it's nice to have a guy that is just better than your guys. And no matter what play you call, man, how about him getting in the backfield quick, penetrating, using his quickness, and using his strength to get him to the ground? That is a baller.
And here's the 3rd interception of the night.
There were a lot of people really excited about what this guy could do. Some were saying he could be an All-American, and he's proving them right. That's already his 2nd interception early in this college football season. Offenses are going to figure it out. They're going to stop throwing this guy's way. You just get in trouble when you try.
First play of the drive, wants to throw. Grabbed in the middle, it's Wood. That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be 2nd and just a few breaths away from the first down. And the Eagles come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. Leaves it with the back. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. Fires to the tight end. Open space at the 25. They get him out of bounds right at the 5-yard line, and that one might have saved a touchdown.
It feels like everything this play caller has called has worked so far in this first half of the offense. They've generated a really nice lead, lighting up the scoreboard, and they're staying aggressive.
Beck's going for the goal line, and he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, Eagles.
Well, this offense is top 10 in the country in points per game because they've got a lot of speed and they've got home run hitters. They score fast. They don't need 10 plays to go down the field. You saw it right there. They've recruited well. They've got playmakers. They're going to be a problem for defenses all year long.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Louisville offense is headed back out on the field. He has to take care of the football on this drive. You just can't survive throwing 3 picks in a game. From the gun, they'll try the middle. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
This offense has really struggled, and I think you're just waiting for one play, one explosive play to happen to hopefully galvanize you a bit offensively. That's not the case, and there they try to run the football in the first play of the drive, and it gets absolutely blown up for a loss.
They'll move the chains after he gets it to the 43-yard line. First down for this offense. We're at the 2-minute timeout, and these guys really need to build a little momentum to cut into this lead before halftime. Now on first down from the 43-yard line. Here we go. Wants to go up top on first down. Fires to the big fella. Ran right through the defender, and now he's still running. And they are finding some space in this defense. He's got it down to the 25.
Well, this offense is showing you it doesn't take a lot of time for them to generate explosive plays through the air. Big completion on the previous play. They take another shot and hit it, and they have completely flipped the field.
If the quarterback's a little more on target there, maybe they hook up, but it's an incompletion.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. They run into a bit of trouble here, 3rd and long from the 25, and the last thing they want is to get knocked out of field goal range. Got his man downfield. Defense makes a stop, but the chains move, and it's 1st and goal from the 8. And now a chance not only to cut into the lead, but play it just right, and maybe the other team doesn't even get a chance to answer. We've seen a ton of this tonight. They just keep giving him the ball, and he keeps running into brick walls. Not much running room again. Wants to go up top. Unleashes to the end zone. And man, oh man, he is in the dark tonight. His 4th interception
of this game. He's been reading the quarterback's eyes, and he has been everywhere, an absolute ball hawk.
They'll get a chance to work on that hurry-up offense here in the final minute of the first half. Hard running there. They finally get him stopped, and this veteran junior running back comes up with a nice play. Georgia Southern in a hurry. They're going to go right back to him on first down. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Back to throw, and they've got to be aware of the clock. Trying to make magic with his feet. He gets it up close to the 25. Out of bounds, they'll mark it at the 24. The Eagles come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep the drive moving. Grab near the sticks. It's Wood. He'll step out of bounds right at the 35-yard line, and maybe they've got something cooking. Wants to throw on first down. Using his legs to buy some time. He's going to run it. He steps out of bounds right at the 45-yard line, and now they're starting to put things together. Running out of time here in the first half, they're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. He's going to take off. Picks up the first down and gets down to avoid contact. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. One more play before the teams head to the locker rooms. To the air on first down. Here's the pressure. Blasted as he lets it go. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Thanks, fellas. The end of a fascinating first 2 quarters of football in Louisville. And it's clear the aerial attacks of both teams have been relentless. They've been burning each of these secondaries like toast. Just an assault on the defensive game plans, if there even were defensive game plans. Gotta think, fellas, based on the first 2 quarters, we're going to see every route in the route tree again in this second half. With that said, let's send it back to the guys at L&N Federal Credit Union Stadium.
All right, Kevin, about ready to start the second half here. Second half all teed up, and Georgia Southern will start it with the kickoff. From a couple of yards deep, he'll bring it out. Pulled down at the 18, and the decision to bring it out of the end zone was not a good one. Louisville has it back in the offense, coming out ready to attack. What could go wrong did in the first half, and they start this third quarter at the bottom of the mountain.
Man, that was bad. That was a frying pan to the head. That was a TKO. It was awful in the first half. Flush it. I got to start doing something right. I got to find some positives. I get the ball first to start this possession, try to put a scoring drive together.
Turning it on. Makes the stop at the 32, but he picks up 10 on that play. With a first down, they'll snap it from the 32. Looking to throw on first down. Got his man quickly. He stopped just a chain link or 2 away from the first down and sets them up beautifully here. And the Cardinals have a lot of options on 2nd and inches. They'll go to the ground. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
Well, you got to give the defense credit. They knew a big key in this one was slowing this dude down, especially after how well he played the last time out. They have been swarming him. They have been gang tackling him and getting a lot of penetration up front.
That just never had a chance as they controlled the middle of the field and stopped him in the backfield on 3rd down. The Cardinals will send out the punt unit. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. All the way back to the 15. Pretty solid coverage there, and they'll stop him at the 26. Georgia Southern has it back, and here comes the offense again. They'll crank up this drive with the pass. He'll try to do it himself. Able to get just a few before sliding to avoid the hit. And the Eagles in a good spot here with 2nd and short. The give to the tailback. Tackled at the 43 after picking up 10. Offense trying to keep them off balance on 1st and 10. Looking downfield on first down. Well, the quarterback can make a big play when he starts moving around. And the pass is broken up incomplete. But wait, there's more. Flag on the field, and it might be against the offense. Just an obvious holding call there, and one that just kills an offense's momentum. Line gets set, first down. Here's the snap, ready to cut one loose. Trying to make magic on the scramble. And he has a solid gain on the play before sliding.
You know, QBs want to make those big plays. They want to put up the big stats. But when nothing's there, sometimes you just tuck the ball, get a minimal gain. I like the slide, by the way, too. Get down and don't take a big hit.
He stopped just short of midfield. They'll mark him out of bounds at the 48.
A nice job by the QB there, timing out that drag throw. It's zone coverage, so he's got to make sure he gets it to his receiver in a window to allow him to catch the ball and then turn it upfield.
Quick quickly to the tight end. He's got first down yardage as they move it to the 44. Georgia Southern really efficient on offense. Looking to throw on first down. Moving, keeping the eyes downfield. Just couldn't find an open man. He'll get rid of it, and it'll be second down.
Man, it's nice to have a quarterback that can do this. Last week he was unbelievable. This week, even better. This dude is absolutely on fire, in the zone, feeling it, using the whole field, doing whatever he wants, when he wants, how he wants.
Oh, they're after him. Got it set up on the outside. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
And you're trying to get the ball to the running back quick and let him get some space, but there was absolutely no space. They penetrated quickly, and they got him before he could even get going.
Dances away. Takes a hit as he fires. Got a man in the middle. Just what they'd hoped for on third down as they've got a first at the 32. We asked earlier this week, who's your favorite receiver? And, of course, he said the open one. But we know who he really wants to go to on third down.
The best one. I mean, I think the open one, obviously the politically correct answer. But you want to find the guy that you got that great chemistry with. You know exactly where he's going to be. You got that bond and that trust.
Off the play fake on first down to throw. Looking for the score. Touchdown, Georgia Southern.
This man is freaking disgusting. My goodness.
Man, he's off to a good start this year. That's already his third receiving touchdown. We're only 4 games into the season. I love how they line him up all over the field, and as the season goes on, they're going to keep being more and more creative with how they get this guy the ball.
And the play will stand after the replay booth just does a little double checking to make sure.
What a pass. Can we look at this again? First of all, shout out to O-line. They are working. They're giving him a clean pocket. They only sent 4. They got a spot out there. Nobody's open. 56 working. Who is this? Simonson? To lead. We went and got him in front of the portal. He thought he got loose. He got back in front of him. And then just look at this dot, bro. Oh, yeah. Oh, he's not in bounds. Oh, wait, he catches it right there. Yeah, he's in bounds. Nice.
On to attempt the try. The kick is up and good and put one more on the lead. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Boys, expect the unexpected in college football, and for some, this update could fall under that category. Ole Miss dazzled in just about every phase of the game, and for all that speculation all week, and now we know, something tells me, fellas, we haven't heard the last of either of these teams.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there. Tackle is made at the 22, but a nice 10-yard pickup there. On first down from their own 22.
Let's go.
The give to the back. He's stopped again, and he's had a busy night, if not necessarily a productive one so far. And the Cardinals now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Just a short pass to the tight end. Nice gain on that play, but leaves it a little short of the first down. Here they come, trying to convert a 3rd and short from the 28. Toss sweep to the right. Stop behind the line, he'll lose a yard. The Cardinals will line up to punt it away. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Nestles it in at the 35. He'll get it up to about the 44-yard line before they slam the brakes on him. They'll open this drive and snap it from the 44. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. Fires left. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Big play for this offense as they get it to the 32.
Well, this defense is going to have to find a way to start mixing up their coverages. They're in a tough spot. They're down right now, so most people would think the opponent would be running the ball, but when you've had the success these guys have had throwing it, you're going to see more shot plays. You better change your looks up and try and get a takeaway to get back in this game.
The Eagles can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Under fire. Breaks into the open. And he has vexed his defense with the scrambles. Another first down and yet another big gain. So close to cashing it in for this offense. They'll try to get it in with the run. Touchdown, Eagles! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
What a day. His 3rd rushing touchdown. And when you got your college fantasy football team going, this guy is racking those points up for you. Cha-ching, cha-ching, cha-ching.
They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. Just into the end zone, and he'll bring it out. I imagine he's going to get an earful on the sideline after bringing it out of the end zone and being knocked down at the 11. Leaves it with the back. He's stopped in the backfield again, and this just hasn't been his night. It's been more like a nightmare. Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13.
And it's been a struggle for the run game for this offense. Man, this is something they hang their hat on. You saw last week, you saw the highlights, and just give it to the running back. Let him do his thing. You haven't been able to get him going. I don't know what's going on, but they got to find a way to get their talented back some space so he can make some plays.
Throws to the wideout.
Hey.
And the misconnection on 3rd down. And the Cardinals decide to punt it away. 4th time tonight we've seen this guy come on to punt. So from the shadow of his goalpost, he gets the punt away. And you make the stop, and that is exactly what you want out of your punt cover unit. Georgia Southern has it back, ready to go to work on offense. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything their play caller is dialing up, these guys offensively have been able to go out and execute.
Yeah, and it's just maintaining the lead. Keep doing what you've been doing. You got a big lead. Let's just keep piling it on until they find an answer.
Back to pass on 2nd down. The sure hands, it's Williams. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker. And you want to talk about his favorite receiver, it might be everybody, based on the number of guys getting touches and a chance to show off their hands in the passing game. As we enter the 4th quarter, let's see if anything memorable can come from this one. After swapping into the field, they gave him a little time to figure out how they'll open the final period here on 3rd down. Quickly out to the tight end. He'll be pushed out of bounds at about the 33-yard line. Georgia Southern about to snap it on another 1st and 10. They think there's room to run to the right here. He works his way down to the 30-yard line before he stopped a gain of 3. Got 3 on 1st down at 2nd and 7. Back to pass. Got his man. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. And the Eagles are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. With the catch, it's Tootin. The change will move, and they'll have 1st and 10 from inside the red zone at the 18. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Buys a little time. Wrestled to the ground, but he's inside the 10 and down to the 9. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the 1st down without getting it into the end zone. They'll run it. They want to take their time here. He works his way ever closer all the way down to the 1-yard line. Georgia Southern will have it now, 1st and goal. Wide receiver going in motion. Touch pass on the jet sweep. And they're going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their total.
And with that TD, this team looking to go 4-0. Just how you want to start a season, man. They've done an unbelievable job answering all the questions, starting off the year just how you want to. Now, keep it going. Keep that momentum. Don't relax. What a start to the season.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Louisville offense is headed back out on the field. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, and hoping for better fortune this time around. And this one will be stopped for no gain. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Leaves it with the back. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
Yeah, and this offense, man, it's been a struggle bus. And they haven't clicked yet. They haven't found what they're really, really good at. And I'll tell you this, it's later in the fourth quarter, later in the game, obviously. They need to start airing this thing out. We got to get back in this football game because I don't know if y'all realize this, but we're down by a lot.
It'll be 3rd and long. Wide receiver comes in motion. Looking for a man. It's Pena. Here's a throw downfield late. He's got it down the right side. The sophomore making a big play and hauling in that pass. It'll be a 1st down from the 49-yard line. Under fire. Takes the easy completion. The defense wouldn't let him loose. No, it's a completion. They lost yardage. The Cardinals have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Looking to fire. It's complete to the left. And they pick up just a few on that completion. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Wants to throw again. Caught in the backfield, it's Banks. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks.
That's a good example of why location on throws is so important. It's 3rd down, and if the quarterback just puts that in a better spot, his player can catch it and advance it and maybe get the first, but because he killed his receiver's momentum because of the poor throw, the defense was able to rally and make a stop.
First play of this drive comes from the 5-yard line. From the gun, to give, looking for room. And just wedges it ahead a bit before he's brought down. After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8. Quarterback touch pass on the jet sweep. Finds just enough space to create some breathing room. He's got it up to the 12. The Eagles are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. On 3rd and short, they'll ride the running back here. And the final play is just a short gain, and we're at the end of the game.
They were playing angry today, and I know talking to some of their players, David, coming into this game, they felt like they were being disrespected. A lot of people thought their opponent might get them today, so they took this opportunity to make a statement and make an example out of their opponent.
And those are fun moments in the locker room, aren't they, Jesse? Like, everybody's doubting us. Nobody thinks we can win. It's really easy to motivate that type of squad. They played motivated. They played a little ticked off. I'm here for it. I love it. I love the excitement, the adrenaline, the emotion, and they earned a big dub today.
That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and you've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
Nick Rawls. So he should win National Defensive Player of the Week. Thank you. Tootin'. Hey, you want Player of the Week over You want player of the week over Lloyd? It's crazy. Lloyd went 28 for 30. 300 yards passing, 100 yards rushing, 4 touchdowns. Michigan State this week. Ooh, might be an Heisman watch. Yeah, Heisman watch. I messed up. I forced a couple of picks from what's his name, bro. They shouldn't have. We got 3 of them numbers. I forced one against State and 2 in the game after State against Purdue. He should have no interception, bro. I messed it up, bro. But really makes it a lot better, in my opinion, than Connors. He can run the ball. And you know what? I'm a redshirt Connors too, so that way he can keep eligibility. Connors got 81 speed, but he just wasn't a runner. Like, that wasn't his game. 20 picks. I think a lot of those picks just came from, he couldn't run for real. He can't run. He'll throw a lot of freaking errant passes because you get hit. Yeah, he had 55. He had -3 rushing yards last year. Mind y'all, his long as 37. His long as 37. And he got -3 rushing yards. That is crazy. For Lloyd. Okay. Did he play at Florida? I don't think he played at Florida. He did. He started for Florida and entered the portal and came here. I didn't know he started over there. But that makes a lot more sense. He started as a redshirt freshman. Entered the portal, came over here. Dang, he got 28 sacks last year too. He got almost 200 yards rushing. Almost 200 yards rushing. Adds a whole other element to our offense. Shout out him. Of course, John Woodley, leading the team in catches. Cordova, Jamel, Marco's taking a step back. Tootin and Tuitt. Tuitt was a big pickup. This joker, throwing him at running back has been big time. He coming and catching passes. Jamel White, wide receiver one. This joker should win Defensive Player of the Year. Nick Rawls, beautiful. And then Jaquan right beside him. 3 picks already, my goodness. They're playing very good defense this season. We have to run a little bit of 2K, so we probably can get off this joint. Michigan State this week. We at the crib too. We should smash them. I think after this I gotta buy, and then we enter the tough territory. USC, Nebraska, Buffalo, Ohio State, Penn State. Tough. Super duper tough. But everything will work out. I'll play Michigan State tomorrow. And we might get to USC. We might get to USC next. We'll see. But let's do it, man. Get back to grind on my 2K player. Pause.